What is going on, guys? We are back here today on Showdown, and I'm using this very powerful rain team I got given a few days ago on my stream. Now, this might just be the strongest team in my builder. I'm serious. Now, I know I say that about a lot of teams, but this is different. So, I got given this team a few days ago. It has Seismitoad and Crawdaunt on the Rain hyper offense. I haven't been using Rain too much in this metagame, but for the most part, when you see Rain, it's always using Urshifu and Kingdra, stuff like that. But this team makes use of Spec, Seismitoad, and Choice Banded Crawdaunt. Just two really fun, powerful Pokemon. I mean, Crawdaunt is just so strong, but let's see what we can do with this. I just played this guy and he hacked me, so let's get to it. I got top 10 with this team. Right now, I'm like top 50 maybe because I be getting hacked by scrubs like this, but I think I'm going to lead off with Magearna as he just leads off with Hippo. Yeah, I'm just going to go for Flare Cannon turn 1. See what he wants to do. I mean, I'm modest, so let's see. That shit doesn't even do anything, and he knows my team, which is why he slacked off turn 1. Like, he really knew my team. But whatever. What am I supposed to do about that, right? I go into Ferrothorn here because, again, he knows my team. So that's why I'm playing the way I am. I'm a Stealth Rock here as he's going to go for the, switch to Zapdos. Okay. I just Toxic Zapdos here, which is nice for me. Can go Seismitoad now. See what he wants to do. He goes into Toxapex instead. The problem is that he's just going to burn me with that fucking Scald again, like he did last game. Oh, he tried to burn me. I'm gonna Spike here. Let's see what we can do. If I'm this guy, I'm probably just gonna go and fish for the burns. Like, what else is there to do? That's how these guys think anyway. Yeah, so he tries to just do this bullshit. I go into Torn, I get Crib burned there, which makes sense. I go into Mag here on the Zapdos. Yup, I can just Flare Cannon here. Knock this thing out if he stays in, and if he goes into Pex, I'm getting quite a heavy hit off. So let's see what we're gonna do here. Let's see. Flare Cannon is a pretty safe play all around. I mean, if he wants to switch, it's going to be to Pex. If he's gonna stay into Heat Wave, he can do about 50%, or he would need to choose the defog here. He goes to Pex anyway. It takes 37%, which certainly isn't enough. I'm gonna go for the switch to not Crawdaunt because it's pretty obvious he's gonna go into Clef, I think. Would I Flare Cannon again? I can go Crawdaunt, whatever. Oh, he actually does just go for Recover. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna knock off here as he brings in Clef, which takes an okay amount, but definitely not enough to be like not a big threat anymore, you know. I'm gonna go for the Mag switch. I'd like to knock off again, but I cannot bring myself to do it. He goes for Thunderbolt instead, trying to get some coverage, or some chip damage rather, which makes sense. In the current situation, it makes sense to try and get the damage. I'm just gonna keep Flare Canning as he goes back into Pex. Takes a lot there, which is nice. Goes into Zapdos here on Flare Cannon. Takes 57%, which is nice. I can go into Seismitoad here probably, right? Or do I just Flare Cannon again? I can go Seismitoad here on Roost, yeah. Seismitoad here on Roost and just Scald for a free kill. If he wants to defog, then that's on him. If only I had Hydro Pump, but unfortunately this piece of shit does not have Hydro Pump, so I gotta hold that. I'm gonna go Ferrothorn here as he goes for Psychic, which does a lot, but not enough. He goes Mosa there, which is cool. I probably should have seen that coming, but I didn't, because I'm bad, so yeah. Let me go back to Ferrothorn on Moonblast this time. His specs as hell, bro. This shit is so strong. His choice spec should be banned. As an item, that shit should be banned. He's gonna go into Pex here on Flare Cannon. Yeah. But I saw Volt Switch this time to get it right. Finally. Let's go Toad here. It covers everything with a free Scald kill, I believe. I mean, I assume he's Scarf on the Mosa. It's the only thing that makes sense. It's got to be Scarf on the Mosa. It's called there. The thing is though, he has the terrain, so you got to be wary of all that shit, right? Let's just Scald here. I'm not too worried about anything he can do. He's either gonna double or he's just gonna calm mine, or whatever the case is. Even if he recovers, I'm not worried, I don't think. I don't understand going to this from his perspective, I think. I don't really understand going to Clefable yet. I don't think he needed to go to Clefable yet. I guess he's in a more awkward situation than me. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't think he needed to do that yet. Like, I understand why he did it, but he didn't need to do it, I don't think. He's trying to force a situation where he gets some kind of boost. Like, here I can see him going into his Clefable again. Like, here I see him going into his Clefable again. Mosa, okay, same thing. He goes for U-turn here. He's probably Scarf. Alright, so that's going to be that. So I'm 1-1 with that guy. Finally. 1-1. I just need to get number 1 on the ladder, people. That's really all I want. I want number 1 on the ladder. It's 2208. My boy Storm Zone at the top of the ladder. Me, my bitch ass not even... Where am I? I'm not even here to be found. I'm not even here to be found. Where am I? Quiescent 1975. That's my other. Oh, where's my 2013? Oh no, 1976. They're right next to each other. What kind of disrespectful stuff is this? We got to get back to at least the 2000s, the top 10s again. Come on now. But this team is strong, like I said, guys. The Crawdaunt Seismitoad core is pretty nice. Teams in general are just not that well equipped to switch into water types. It's tough. I even played this guy who was running Subcalm my Suicune, and that thing was a huge ass threat. I had Power Whip Ferrothorn though. It was literally this team. That was the reason I got through it, because of the Power Whip Ferrothorn. Because otherwise a team like this would be pretty weak. But okay, we got this. This guy's got a pretty nice Sun team. Definitely looks like a strong one. Leads off with Landorus just to U-turn. I mean, just to do that. I'm gonna go into my Crawdaunt here and Crab Hammer, right? Because what's he gonna do? Go into Torkoal? Take a lot. Takes a shit ton of damage, which is cool. I'm gonna go Pelipper here as he goes back into Landorus. I can just Roost as he goes for the Toxic. He's definitely Scarf, which is whatever. I'm gonna go for Nasty Plot here because I'm not sure what this guy can do that can really cause so much of a threat. I'm going to Focus Blast here because it hits Heatran on the switch, and that is exactly what happens. And at this point, this game looks very, very bad for the opponent, I'd say. You can't have Stone Edge, right? Yeah. You can't have Stone Edge on top of all that shit. That doesn't even make sense. He probably has Sludge Wave. We're going to Pelly. He goes for Weather Ball, though, so that worked out pretty nicely. Go Magearna here. This looks very over for the opponent. That's all I can say. This looks very over for our opponent. I really don't understand how he's supposed to survive in the given situation. I Stealth Rock up here. This is a terrible misplay. Terribly misplay. But it's fine. I just Weather Ball here, knock him out, and then we'll take that. So we run into the Sun, which it could have defeated us, but it won't, because Sun is for noobs and Rain is for dawns. So we get another one there. Sheesh. On to the next one. I don't really have even much of analysis to get for that game. You guys saw what happened. Tornadus Nasty plotted up. It hit it 70% accurate. Focus Blast like it was 100% accurate, and we kept going. All right, come on. Skip the drip, Bayless. Very nice. Skip the drip. Yo, skip the drip on a kill streak. He's really up there. He's really on his shit. I'm 1998 now. Okay, but come on. That's it. That's all I got. Only a couple points for that. Only 20 points for that. Should have given me more. All right, we got this guy's team, and this one looks pretty scary. I'm not even gonna lie to you. He's got that perfect mix of Gen 8 and Gen 7 sauce. Now, looking at his team, I'm afraid of the Coco. Now, that might surprise you because I'd be shitting on Coco, but Nope, it looks like a threat versus this team. That's for sure. Leads off with Melmetal. I'm just going to go Ferrothorn here as he goes for Superpower turn 1. Great play by the opponent. I didn't expect him to click Superpower turn 1, but he is just going to do that. I go into Mosa here. He goes for CC there. That did a lot. T-Tar, U-turn out. This game is moving very, very fast, so I got to catch my breath. But I'm going to go into this guy just so I can Earth Power twice and knock this out. I could have gone to the Crawdaunt and Crab Hammered, but I just did not want a bad situation from that. He goes into Bro here, which gets one hit KO'd because I crit that thing, which is great because now that Aqua Jet is going to get surgical with it. That Jet is going to get surgical. What are you talking about? Too bad we have to lose somebody to CC here. I never understood why this was allowed. It should be banned to quadruple Ubers, but whatever. I have to sack somebody's bitch ass. I want it to be Magirna, who like barely lived that shit anyway. This shit is so lame. Should quadruple ban this kid. I go into this just so I can jet as he goes into Tyranitar, which gets fried by that. I don't know why he sacked Tyranitar and didn't go Melmetal. He needed a sack, I think. I think he will lose for sure now to Rain Boosted Aqua Jet. It looks pretty unlikely now. He goes into Melmetal here. I'm gonna go Pelipper Superpower anyway. And then just try to win with... Oh. He screwed up. Oh, oops. Maybe I screwed up. I go Toad there on Thunder Punch. Never mind, I'm the GOAT. Earth Power is better than this, but what Weather Ball anyway. I mean, he's AV. So, like, whatever. He goes for Ice Punch and freezes me. So now I get to lose for, like, no real reason. I literally get to lose for no reason now. The fuck is this? How the hell can you freeze me? What the hell is this? I go into this knowing some nasty Excadrill style play would come out to take advantage of my recent freeze, my recent death. I knew, so that worked out. I Weather Ball here into the grass now because that's quite obvious. He reveals himself to be Specs Grass now here, which is very embarrassing. A Hurricane there, easily knocking him out for generations. The luck is insane. You got crushed. What luck are you talking about? You got outplayed. How can you going for grass not be luck and just froze me? Hope so. I hope we do meet again. That's freebie. What are you talking about? I hope we do meet again. That's called freebie. Silly guy. Knock that thing out with a jet. Brings him Melmetal. He had a couple of ways to win this, but we'll take it. We'll take it. So we're going on a surgical sweep here, bro. We're going on a surgical sweep. After losing that first game to the Lele guy. Well, I didn't in the video, but I lost to him, so we was 1-1 with him. What's my rank now? Come on. Let's go. 2007. 2007. Wait, what happened in 2007? Fucking market crash and all that shit? Whatever. I was like 9-10 years old, so I ate that up. Come on, come on. Okay, so we got this guy's team. His team is ice, ice, ice. I actually really like Slow King Galar. I think it's really strong with the Assault Vest. Definitely an underrated pick. I was using it on ladder the other day as well. And by other day, I mean yesterday. So look forward to that video coming out soon. But I definitely fuck with Slow, bro. I'm just assuming, Slow King. I'm just assuming he's running AV because that's what I had the most success with. But this basically looks like that dude's Tapu Lele team. Except it's like a little bit changed. He leads off with Clefable here. I'm going to Flash Cannon turn 1. As he stays in and dies. Can't complain about that. He seemed to have no speed on his guy either. He goes into Slow King here. I'm just going to Flash Cannon myself. Am I? I go Pelipper instead. He goes for Future Sight. As I'm about to U-turn out. The problem with this shit is obviously Teleport is broken. Is he Sludge Bombs there? Which I didn't expect him to do. I'm not even going to be lying when I say I didn't expect him to Sludge Bomb. I expected him to straight up Teleport. But obviously I look like a fool there because I lose my best guy. Formosa. So gotta be smarter about that. I really thought he would just Teleport though. So I I stuck by my play. I put it all on the line for my city. I did what I had to do. He goes into Zapdos there, or he doesn't go into Zapdos there, but he has a Zapdos. He goes into Slowking here. I don't agree with going to Slowking because it's just going to take a Hurricane into Weather Ball to the face, and the worst it's going to do back is Future Sight me. Never mind. It really didn't take shit from that attack. I'm really surprised it took nothing from that attack. This thing is cheap. That's all I can say. I'm going to go for Hurricane again here because I deserve to hit and kill the Zapdos. Unfortunately, I missed, but that is the price you pay for running a cheap-ass Pokemon like this. I'm going to go for Stealth Rock here. These kids not running Heat Wave. Fuck out of here. Yeah, he goes for the Tox. He goes for Hurricane, but I can go for Toxic here. I like Toxic on here. It makes for a good check to Zapdos. He goes for Agility there, attempting to sweep me, but that bullshit doesn't work, obviously. Goes for that. I go Zapdos here. I go to Seismitoad here on Discharge, very obviously. Yeah, that's nice. Lets me sack my Ferrothorn afterwards, just so I can Aqua Jet and knock him out. Ooh, but he misses that, which is pretty sad. I'd like to go back into my Toad here, but he is just going to die with me. So that is very, very depressing for the opposition. I can't lie. I really can't lie. That was a depressing situation to be in. He goes into Mosa here, which should be able to get the free spin off. The good thing is, despite my Crawdaunt taking that hit, I'm fine. Because it just needs to be able to switch in on the field. There's no rocks up or anything, so I'm not worried, is what I'm saying. He goes into Slowking here. Cool. I just go into Crawdaunt here and Crab Hammer and get my kill, probably. He goes into Pex, which should get 2-hit KO'd. Yup, that shit's too strong. Even going into Hydreigon, I think, is not going to be a safe play. He scalds me and burns and just hacks us through. So that worked out for him instead. Should have hit, but I'm going to lose now to Mosa because of that, which is stupid, but whatever. I hope I don't lose to Mosa because of that, so we'll see what happens now. I do get lucky there, though, and confuse the Slowking, so I can't really complain about that. Knock that shit out with a nice confusion. Goes into Mosa here, just sack Ferrothorn as he gets a +1 attack boost with Triple Axle. I'm a Hurricane here as he Triple Axles. I lived that though. I lived all 3 hits, so it didn't matter. I lived the 3 hits easily, so that's why I just clicked Hurricane. He goes to Slowking here. Yeah, I mean, I think I just Hurricane as he goes for Future Sight. It's actually pretty insane how bulky this shit is, though. That's for real. It's actually insane how bulky this shit is. Like, it's confusing how bulky that shit is, seriously. I don't understand how it's so bulky. This thing is insane. He goes to Hydreigon here, but Flash Cannon does too much. 49% with the specs, even though he is full Spadef, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, wow, that really doesn't take anything. This thing is a demon. Slowking, yo, I'm gonna need to do a video with this guy soon. This thing is seriously a demon. Unkillable. Unkillable Slowking. Damn, there's a reason Joy was wetting me up with this though, in that fateful vid. He goes back into his Spadef. Hydreigon takes 43%. That team is too good. That team is too good. Back to it. He's trying to switch. He's doing what he can do. He's going for the futile PP stall, but let's go. And that's gonna be that. So we got this guy Ox the Fox. Played this guy before. This team looks like the camera up team I was using before. But it definitely looks like a strong one. I'm gonna lead off with my Pelipper. He's definitely got an annoying team. You always gotta be smart around Slowbro or Slowking with its Future Sight antics. That thing is a big ass threat, of course. Gonna go Ferrothorn here as he just goes for T-Wave turn 1. I figured some bullshit like that was coming out, so that's why I did what I did. He SD's there, but he misses. Goes to Slowking as I plot right here. It's heavy duty boots, slow king as he teleports out into Landers. I lived this. Oh, I thought I lived, which is why I stayed in, but it turns out I don't live, so I lose now. I thought I lived, so I stayed in. If I lived, it was the right play, but I don't. So now I just lose when I would have won like 6-0 had I just kept that. Why? Why? The wins are so free. They're so fucking free. His team's not even good. Such a free win with Hurricane. Fortunately, though, I didn't want to win. So that's what this comes down to. When you don't want to win, these are the things that happen. It's a don't want to win paradigm. I can't expect you to understand. He goes for SD. There's nothing I could do. I'm a Hurricane here. I have to die to Leaf Blade. There's nothing I can do. I must die. I must die. It's Judgment Day and I must die. This is already done. I don't understand what's taking so long. It's knockoff. Holy shit. Why is that shit so strong? Jeez. Gotta double the Crawdaunt here onto this. Just click Crab Hammer into Clefable or whatever the case is. Knock that shit out right there, right then. I mean, I lose because everything is slower than Cart and Landris and Heatran, so there's no way to win anymore. I really threw this when I threw my guy. This was a pretty free win otherwise, but I just assumed I'd lift Stone Edge, which is a bad play because I'm 0 HP. Definitely the worst play because I really could have won this, man. And now I tilted down my 2038. No, I could have won. This guy's number 3 on the ladder too. I could have taken his points and gone up to like number 4, number 5. But now I'm going to tilt from here down to number 10. Shambolic performance. He goes into his Landers here. Makes sense. Fortunately, I will be dying in response to that. I mean, it's Spadef Slow King. Ain't shit I can do. Shit does 26%. That's going to be that. Unfortunately, I threw this. I threw that. That was a really easy win had I kept Torn. Because it was my ground resist too. But unfortunately, I decided to sack it. And decide that if he missed, I'd just win. So, pretty great play on my part. I'm not going to lie. That was terrible. That was an easy one too, man. Especially once I predicted the cart to SD. And I had my initiative by getting up the Stealth Rock. Would have been easier if I got up the Spike. But I'm not going to blame that. Either way, I got to hold that loss. That was their own stupidity on my part. Because that win was free. That win was hella free. That's tough. It doesn't matter. I want to keep going. This team is fun. I will be back to my number 1 on the ladder. I will be back. How much did I tilt off that one? I gave that guy some points for sure. Oh, he lost the game while he was playing me. How much did I lose off that one? I want to see my points. I don't know why Showdown be doing this, man. The ladder doesn't actually update. You said there's a million people online, but you be lying. Let's go. Come on, come on. I need to get that road to number 1. Now I can put road to top 10 in the title because that's like legitimate. But I guess I'll pause until I get one. And we'll be back. Okay, I got one. This guy's team is crazy. You already know. You already know when you see the Victini, you see the Blissey, and you see the Lucario what this means, people. And if you don't know, I'm about to explain it to you right now. This means that this guy is using the Final Gambit sauce. You need to watch out for a player like this. The way they move is straight venomous. No respect for human life. When you use a team like this, there's no respect for human life. 0. It goes to Crawdaunt on my jet. Just so he can U-turn out and kill somebody. I lose. I lose, mate. Do I sack this? Who do I sack? Who dies, bro? This shit sucks. Who dies? Nobody has the HP to handle this. Alright, brother. It looks like you're done. So we have to hold that there. I bring in my Daunt here as he goes into Blissey. I'm going for Bandit Jet. Yes! I knew you would try to go for your Final Gambit with the Scarf, but fortunately, brother, I'm too prepared for your bullshit. I'm too prepared for your bullshit. I'm too prepared for your bullshit. He goes for the Calm Mind there as I bring in McGearn so I can Flash Cannon. You know how I'm going, bro. You know how I'm coming with that Flash. You know I keep it on me, that Flash Cannon. It's time to weather ball here. Hopefully, this finishes off the threat that is sitting in front of me smiling. Corviknight flapping its big wings. He goes to Lucario, instantly dies. Goes to Mandibuzz, instantly lives. Knocks me off, which is a great play, if I do say so myself. However, I scald back. I fire back. I fire back. And now I V-switch as he knocks off again. Unfortunately, brother, there's nothing you can do to save yourself. In fact, I'll just be playing around with you. U-turning, all that good stuff. In fact, let's get plus 80 with Tornadus. Let's get plus 37,000 with Tornadus and beat you with that. It don't matter. Corviknight gone. Everybody getting wet up by Torn. GG. I mean, his team is it's a gimmicky build. It's a gimmicky build. You gotta hit the final gambit to win, and if you don't, then you lose. So that's the whole point of the team. But fortunately, we get out of there with our life. Sheesh, that was scary. I'm down to 20-20 on the ladder after losing the Ox to Fox. He did run my pockets. He did run my pockets there. Where's Coach Jones? Where's that guy at? How many points did he give me? But I guess we'll have to wait. I did on pause for that battle, right? Thank God. I almost forgot. I was like, did I not unpause my video? I'm at 2020, man. The current year. Pretty good, but I'm trying to go into the future. You know, I'm trying to hit that. I need that top 5 today. I need that 2065 ranking. I've played all these guys on the ladder. I played Storm Zone. I played Ladder Noob. I don't know if I played this guy. I played Ox the Fox like 5 times. Mishy 47 I've played before. Little Pig I've played before. I want to say I played Free Rent, but maybe I didn't. But I feel like I've played the majority of these guys. I mean, at a certain point, once you play the ladder so much, of course, you run into the same guys every single time. And you get to it. Alright, so we got this guy, Based Carnage. I've played this guy before for sure. His team looks cool. I definitely like the color coordination of this build. Looks pretty fun. Primarina is being used here. A lot of people are starting to like Tapu Fini instead, but this guy said, fuck that. We're still using the OG Primarina. I like his team. It's definitely strong. So, looking at it, the Zapdos is a big threat. It always is. It always is a big threat. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to lead off with my... I want to say I lead off with... I feel like he's Heat Wave on this shit, bro. Like, I feel like he's really Heat Wave on this shit. Lean off of Ferrothorn as he leads off with Torn. Stealth rocking up. Maybe he has plot, but whatever. He has plot. Ain't shit to be done. Let's go to this as he goes for Focus Blast. I need a dodge here and go for Flare Cannon. He just hits another one though. I thought he'd miss, which is why I did what I did. Now I'm gonna go for another dodge. He just hits all his moves. See, I should have signed up for that. Hit 370% in a row. People like that are just demons though. People like that have no real understanding of the game. It's just click, click, click. Pray to God. Click, click, click. Bastards. Alright, so we got this guy. U2. Mishy 47. I was just saying we were playing this guy. Now this guy's team is insane. He's running all the threats. Moltres, Nidoking. I fuck with his build. But yeah, this guy's a ladder demon. What's he at? Number 5? Alright, so I really hope I steal his points after just losing that game, unfortunately. What am I at now? You see me, I'm a ladder demon. We just refresh every single time looking for our new rank. I was just number 9th, but I lost there, so I'm gonna go down now for losing to Based Carnage. More like 100% on all your moves, coward. Alright, I'm gonna lead off with my Pelipper as he leads off with his Clef. Gonna go Mag turn 1, I think. As he just knocks off my specs. Got a Flash Cannon here. As he stays in and goes for rocks. Okay. I'm gonna go Torn here as he goes to Nidoking. Just to click Weather Ball. Yup, so that worked out really well. I knew he'd go to Nidoking, which is why I went into this. And obviously that worked out. I go into this on triple Axle, but he has protective pads, which is cool for him. Oh my god, that did a lot. Holy cow, that shit is so strong. You gotta watch out for that pads, bro. I didn't know what he would say. It protected himself with the pads. I find that to be pretty funny. I U-turn out on the Mosa there and go into this, which is a bad play because it lived, so that was really bad. I mean, rain went down, so that was really bad. I go for Earth Power here knowing he's going to U-turn into Ferrothorn, but this is a horrible situation for me to be in. I shouldn't have been in this situation. I should have already, like, won right now if the rain was still up, but I'm terrible, so this is the situation I have to hold. I'll go into this now, just so I can Hurricane twice. I know he's like some weird defensive set. Let me hit my blast here and kill this. Okay. This game sucks dick. That's all I can say. That's really all I can say. This game sucks dick. It's always gonna suck dick. And it's always gonna be cheap. And it's always gonna be, you know what? It's always worth just being lucky. Because if you're lucky, all this shit will happen. But if you're not, you just get hacked. You just get hacked left and right. There's my story. There's my story. This is my story. Listen up. Listen up. This is my story. Stupid kids, man. Stupid kids. I wish. I wish. Oh, look at you clicking Thunderwave. Great play. Great play. Great play. Superb. Superb play. Putting yourself in a situation to get swept by Aqua Jet. Superb play. Superb. You know what that word means? Superb? It means that shit is superb. Alright, let me see. I'm gonna go back in the Dawn here. I'm going to Mag. I got Jet. Go into your Hydreigon. It goes into Moltres instead. Yo, whatever. This sucker hacked me. Should have been a Super 6-0 for me. Bitch ass bitch. Oh, man. Every game. Every game. Gonna take my final game here now. The ladder's telling me to sign off with all these clowns just looking left and right, front and center. Get every hit of triple axle, every hacks of every hacks. How is it possible? I wish. I wish. Get a PhD in this hacks bullshit. Got me fucked up. Got me fucked up. Give me a PhD in this hacks bullshit. On to the next one though. I'll pause until then. Alright, we're finally here with the final battle. I've decided this is the final battle because I know I'm about to get hacked again. I can just tell by this guy's goofy team. Every icicle crash is gonna flinch. Every bullet punch will crit. All that shit. I know how these kids work, bro. Especially after last game, when I missed my focus blast and the dude before me had a fucking laser focus sniper tornadus. American sniper tornadus, but whatever. Whatever, people. So, from what I can tell, he's got too many threats. Mamoswin's probably the lead because it's the rocker, right? So, the way I learned about Stealth Rock is you're supposed to lead off with your own Stealth Rocker versus the Stealth Rocker, and then that's like powerful. I'm gonna go into Pellet Bears. He goes for Earthquake. Cool. I'm gonna Roost here on Ice. Oh, I lost. This shit is over. This shit's over. This shit is literally over. Hope y'all enjoyed.